today. From U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. Drew Brees and the Minnesota Vikings versus Jameis Winston and the Green Bay Packers.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. Had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows, no more podcasts, no more just predicting what's going on.
Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, Week 1. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by their 26-year-old quarterback in his 6th season from Florida State, Jameis Winston.
What you like about him? Guy loves football, flat out loves it, has toughness, wants to hang in there and play through just about everything, and walks that line between creativity and being able to take care of the football, taking those chances and not. When he figures out exactly where that line is on every snap, look out, folks. Jameis Winston will really ascend as a quarterback.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
The first carry now, Dalvin Cook. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Oh, Watt shaken up. JJ still down here following that last play. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The defensive player of the year a season ago, Aaron Donald, the one to stop him in his tracks.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Something to watch here in Week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Diggs on the tackle. A gain of 4 yards. First down, Packers.
Working out of the gun, Winston. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Winston, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Jarvis Landry.
And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. From the gun, Winston. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on 3rd downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they'll be led out by the all-time leader in terms of passing yards in NFL history, their 41-year-old quarterback, Drew Brees.
Total relentlessness of consistency, almost like a machine. If you watch him in practice after every throw, he resets his feet, visualizes all the other options on a play. So if he has to do it in a game, it's already there, has the muscle memory. I start calling him AI for artificial intelligence. Whatever a defense does during a game, he absorbs it and then uses it against them as the game moves on. With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They run with Taylor. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So time to start going in the other direction as they cut now 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Brees. That one caught by the rookie Chase Claypool. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Rolling to his left. He'll run it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
To throw, Winston. Jordan Reed has it. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
First down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
First down, Winston. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Well, they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Vikings, nothing.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
On the carry.
Trey Kirkpatrick, the cornerback, up to make the stop.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Winston. He completes this to Russell Gage. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 29-yard line.
First down, Packers.
Cook. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
He was taken down.
Chandler Jones, a former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And it's third down.
Now it's a bootleg with Winston. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook.
Winston's pass.
No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th. Well, if you're going to pass on 3rd and 1, you better get a first down if you complete it. They completed it, but no gain.
The aiming point has to be beyond the first down marker where you throw the ball. 3rd and 1, you can't have anything that's even close to the line of scrimmage. Otherwise, you run the risk of what we just saw there, not getting the first down.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
First and 10 at their own.
The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They are still in search of their first points of the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a first down. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Shotgun now for Breeze. To Jefferson on the slant.
That's good.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Breeze. This one brought in by Jefferson. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down. Now Breeze. And that'll be knocked away It's incomplete. The intended receiver there, the rookie Chase Claypool. And that'll bring up second down.
Second down and 10.
Now Breeze again. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's Tressway now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10.
And you see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is really fooling around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. 3rd down, Dalvin Cook, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. Evans, fast footwork. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up the 1st down and change our momentum?
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. This is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Breeze now. Completion here to Claypool. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And this will be caught by Mooney.
Breeze pass.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Again, it's Breeze. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Makes the score Packers 6, Vikings 3.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, You're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On 1st and 10, Winston. And he finds the tight end, Reed. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Jordan Reed.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
At final play of the half here, Winston. He's going to get this one down to Cook, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season, so let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. From there, we head down south to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they trail in that ball game to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Robbie Anderson, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Tyreek Hill, a strong performance there. In our game has been Jameis Winston, who's been on target in the first half. His guys lead, though by only a field goal. Still anybody's game, as we send it back to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Now they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Breeze. Complete. Jefferson the target. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
42-yard line.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Breeze to throw again. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. In that play, they wound up losing yardage.
Well, that second down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. To throw, it's Breeze. Able to hit his target, Claypool.
Breeze.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. Gets around him and shedding through the tackle. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Winston. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Working out of the gun, Winston. He's got his man, that's Landry. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2, that was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 44-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the looking for the out route, it's completed to Landry. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll run on first down. Cook. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Winston's pass.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
That keeps the score. Packers 6, Vikings 3.
The Vikings ready to go again on offense. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Was a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards. So many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays who can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it, that's who you're looking for.
Back to Taylor on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll go down at the 28. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And the 2nd down throw on target. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
So a big kick coming for Robbie Gould. He hit his first, this one from 38. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. 6-6. So with less than a minute gone by here in this 4th quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great 4th quarter.
The Packers take over 1st and 10.
And now the Packers get set to go. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Jameis to throw it. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. A 1st down throw for Winston. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring it down. Julian Okwara brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the 1st down sack. Winston to the right side, and he's got Landry complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now out comes Minnesota. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Play action. Breeze. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's fourth down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing, Winston. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 6 there on first.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And yet again, he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. To throw, Winston. That's out to his running back, Michelle. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Jameis now on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Taylor. And he stopped immediately there.
Taylor is the ball carrier.
The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Taylor. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
On 2nd down and 4. Breeze. Completion here to Claypool. 7 yards there and a first down. Back to throw, Breeze. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's taken down inside the 30. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. On the draw is Taylor. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
8-yard attempt.
The kick by Gold is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead.
Vikings 9, Packers 6.
Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
Winston readies the offense. Down 9-6, a minute 7 remaining. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he finds the tight end, Reed. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. To throw again on 2nd down. Winston. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
But it brings up 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Winston. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. It's going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Minnesota, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a home date next week against the Detroit Lions. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.